Hi, so today I'm here with my two grandparents, Grandma and Grandpa Buck. And if it's okay with you guys, I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions today about your marriage.
Well, we'd like it.
Okay, so first, could you share some of the history of your relationship, like where you met?
Do you want to do that?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Well, let's see. We met at a wedding of some friends.
Mutual friends.
And we did not know each other then at all. We'd never met. We met there and we did not like each other very much. And then we were invited to a party and we met again about 2 months later and we changed our mind.
That's good. Thank God you did. So how long did you date before getting married?
Oh, you really want us to say? Let's see, April, 7 months.
7 months? That's good.
7 months, that's a long.
Yeah, that's long.
Not very long.
Really?
No.
So, how did you guys become engaged? Like, was it the classic get down on one knee, or?
Oh no, I don't think so. Did we? I think we were in the car.
And Grandpa asked me to marry him.
Yeah, I had a new Chevrolet that year.
That's good.
That's probably why Grandma liked me so much, because it was a brand new red Chevy, 2-door hardtop.
Oh yeah, I'll get it done. So what church were you guys married in?
We were married in Holy Rosary Catholic Church, but Grandpa was not Catholic when I met him.
Oh.
And so I asked him if he would take instructions about the Catholic Church, so that, because I was going to go to church and I wanted him to understand what I was doing. And so he took instructions at the Catholic Church and decided he wanted to be Catholic.
Great.
That's awesome. I didn't know that, so.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really cool. Good job. So, did you guys go through any kind of marriage preparation? Like, we learned about this in class, like, couples have to go through marriage preparation in the church, and one of the questions is, did you guys go through anything like that?
Yes, we did, but it was really different then. It was just one day. I know, because we've been a sponsor couple in these later years, and it's several weeks that we met with the people. And when we did it, it was just one full day, and we went, and there were speakers, and
Yeah. Huh. So just one day, huh? That's interesting. So, what was it like to join each other's family? Like, having...
I think it was very pleasant, because in my family, I only have one sibling, a brother, and my mother always wished that she had a daughter. And of course, Grandma, with how congenial and how, what's the word I want to use?
I don't know.
Anyway, my mother just loved her. And my dad did too.
That's good.
And then when Grandma took me to meet her parents, I felt the same way. They just were very nice to me and very easy to talk to, and seemed happy that that I was dating their daughter. And throughout our entire marriage, while our parents were alive, nothing changed. We just felt like we were part of the family, regardless of whose parents we were with.
That's good.
And our families enjoyed each other too.
Yes. Our families visited each other.
Nice. So looking back on some of the expectations that you had before your marriage, how have they changed now?
Oh my.
Well, we've been married 52 years. So there's been a lot of changes. And marriage comes with all kinds of ups and downs. And so I think in the beginning you think everything is going to be beautiful all the time. And then you find out everything isn't beautiful all the time. And in the end, what you find out is oh my gosh, the most important thing in the world is that this person is okay.
That's nice.
In answer to your question, Will, when a couple first gets married, and every couple is different, of course, but in my case, I didn't know really what to expect. I guess I just knew that that Grandma was very, very nice to me and seemed to care about me. And after all, that's what I think we all need, and that's what we had right from the beginning. Even though, as the years go on, you know, it's like Grandma says, things do change, but I think they change for the better.
That's
Even
good.
better than when you first met or the first time you date or whatever.
Oh, that's nice. So, talk about some of the responsibilities or changes you might not have been ready for and how you coped with them.
Yeah, well, that's a hard question to answer, but when you're young and in love, you know, you don't think about that. You just I don't know how to describe it. You do what you think you should do, but what you do is not always right, and then you disagree about it or even argue about it, but you find out after that's all over with that you need to change because you know you love this person, and you change your mind.
So, you guys have kind of been hinting at some difficult times you might have had, and I want to know how these times affected your relationship with God and maybe even each other.
Okay. We went through one of our most difficult times is when Grandpa was really sick. And that's when we really started to pray together. I would come home, and every day we would sit and we would pray together. I would pull my chair beside him, and we would pray together, and we got through that. And we realized the reason we got through that is because we were praying together, not as one person, but together. And so every day, Grandpa and I, we pray together.
That's good. So, that's one of the blessings you received, and because of that prayer experience, that's led you closer together as a married couple, right?
I believe that's one of the strongest things in your marriage, because marriage takes more than two people. God has to be a part of your marriage.
I agree. So what are some of the things that you do to keep your relationship growing?
I think one of the things you do, and there's probably a lot of things that you do, you learn to accept the person for who they are, and you're more forgiving of not only your spouse but a lot of people. You learn that to progress in anything you do, you have to care about the person that you're with, and I mean really care about them. So you learn to put aside your selfish, the selfish side of the human being, and accept the other person for who they are, and you can either overlook it or you can learn to admire that person more, because your mind opens up and you see that what you got is good.
Yes.
So, what kind of special role has your faith in God played in your marriage?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, that's a really tough question, because it's a part of almost everything we do.
Yeah, and whether you're married or not, I mean, you do that with other people, not only your spouse, but you do that with other people.
think that you just have to make a marriage three people.
Yep.
Well, and that obviously the third person is Christ, is God, and you both get to rely on Him to help you through the things that go on in your life. But and you do it as a couple, not as an individual. The individual, you're always an individual, but you got another individual to help you through those things.
Right.
That's good. So you guys do pray and attend Mass together, right?
We do.
Yep.
We do.
Yes.
Always.
Okay. I knew that one. Yeah. So.
But do you remember when I think it was you and Sam were staying with us, and we were laying in bed saying our night prayers together, and the two of you came in, and
we invited you to
pray with us.
To pray with us.
Yeah, I remember that. We would like kneel.
Do you remember it?
Yep, we would kneel on the side of your bed.
Held hands.
Yeah, that's
that
nice.
Was good. That was
I know.
good.
I do remember those times back at Camp Grandma and stuff like that.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so are conflict resolution skills important in marriage, and why?
Oh, they have to be important. And the other person, you have to give them, I guess that you have to give 100%, and so do they, when you try to solve a problem. Mm-hmm. You have to talk it out, you have to pray it out, and you have to both want it all the time. Right. If you give up, it's over.
It's a give and take situation when that happens.
But you have to be willing to give a lot.
Yes. Yeah. Give more maybe than you want to, but it makes it easier to be with each other when those things happen.
So, how did you guys balance your marriage, like with your family and your careers and all that stuff?
Well, when we were really lucky, and when we had our family, when they were young, I didn't work. I stayed at home. We were really lucky that I could do that. So I got to be there till, I think your dad was in like 6th grade before I had a job outside the home. So I think that was a real blessing in our lives. Mm-hmm. But after that, then of course we both had to take an active role in the rest of the raising and doing things with the kids.
That's good. So,
and of course, we always went to Mass and we always prayed together. Yeah.
Yeah, so you would say that keeping that faith within your family and with your children is an important thing as well.
It's extremely important.
It's the important thing.
Right. It's what holds the family together.
Yes, I think so.
It's a big journey. It's a big journey.
So, how do you guys handle finances as a married couple?
I do that.
Oh, really? Yeah, I know. That's not much for you guys to worry about anymore, is it, really?
Well, we just have what we have, so that's what we live with. Yep.
Yeah.
And that was important to both of us when your father was born. That's one thing we agreed on, that we were going to, we were joyous, very joyous when our children were born, but we agreed that we would handle our finances and live on what was coming in. And that was one of the reasons that Grandma stayed home with your dad and his sister, and had we not done that, we probably would have lived a lower standard of life, because my salary was not that much. So we just didn't overspend or buy things that we couldn't afford. It's just what you have to do.
Yeah.
And we agreed agreed to it, that that's the way it was going to be.
Well, good. So, did you guys always agree on parenting decisions and issues?
We did not always agree, but we always agreed to agree in front of the kids.
Yeah, that's important, yeah.
Yes. We discuss it later, but always in front of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
We stood united.
Okay. So, what does commitment mean to you in your marriage?
Never giving up. Always. If you make a promise and you make a covenant with someone, then you live by that. And you find a way to resolve whatever happens.
Mm-hmm. Now, what does love mean to you in your marriage?
That has changed many times. Many times. Today, love to me means sharing the rest of the time that we have left together, doing things together, taking care of each other, laughing as much as we can, and of course me giving Grandpa a hard time as much as I can.
Yeah.
That's been my commitment the entire marriage, 52 years.
That's always fun.
But we all know that.
Yep. He's a team player.
He is a team player.
So,
oh my gosh.
So what kind of sacrifices have you made because of your marriage?
Well, now see, we are so far into our marriage and so far along that the things that we didn't do in the beginning that Grandpa talked about that we maybe couldn't afford because I wasn't working or whatever, we've managed to fulfill a lot of those dreams by now. But so I really can't think of anything that I lost out on that we didn't have.
No. We learned to get along on what we had, but we agreed to do these things.
But what Grandpa is saying here is that we didn't have it, so we didn't miss it.
No.
And now we've probably had it by now. So we're really lucky and we're really blessed.
Good.
And is that what you're asking, Will, right there?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All right. So how long have you been married?
We have been married 51 years. December, January, February, March, April.
Almost 52.
Yeah, we're
Almost.
just about to hit 51 in 1.5 years.
All right. And then you guys have 2 children, correct?
Right.
Yep.
We have 2 living children.
Mm-hmm.
We had a child.
Oh, yeah.
We lived 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It was our first baby, a boy, who would be 2 years older than your dad.
Yep.
So we had 3 children.
Yeah.
We produced 3 children.
So what kind of advice can you give to me about marriage?
Oh Lord,
I have some.
Okay.
Oh.
Grandma's
bring it on.
Grandma's got it right here.
I think that when you marry, the most important thing to do is to always put the other person first. And it really doesn't happen. I mean, you're always thinking of yourself, but if you think about the other person and you think about how you can make this work as a team, I think you got it made.
Well, thank you. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for taking your time out of this beautiful Sunday to help me out. And yeah.
We love you, William.
Yeah, well, I love you too. I'll see you guys at graduation, right?
Okay, you bet.
All right, love you guys. Bye.
Love you.